About the drop zone now. As I said, we can drop our transfer files into it and see the waveform in the zone. The drop zone allows us to have 8 different selections into one file. Each selection is associated with a number and a color. So here we can see that section 1 is associated with the blue-green color. Just hit button 1 on the keyboard to make the first section work. You can switch to another section color, hitting the next number of the keyboard. After that, the selection can be placed on a key on a virtual keyboard. So we can place each selection associated with a color and see them on the virtual keyboard. You can play them from your computer keyboard. Just hit the associated letter to heard the selection. You can also do it with your MIDI keyboard. You can zoom on the waveform to see it closer, holding the Control button on Windows and Command button on Mac. It allows accurate selection. If you want to readjust the tail of the selection, you can hold the Shift button on Windows and Mac and see the selection tail moving. You can play 2 keys at the same time. There are some settings at the right of the DropZoneSection that we can adjust for every selection. We can make them loop, adjust the gain volume, we can see the duration of the selection, we can export each selection and make them a sound file. Just choose the folder, the extension, and name it. Much information about the dropped files are available from the top of the drop zone. The name of the file, the simple rate, the bit depth, if they are mono or stereo, and the duration of the file. See here how to make selections and play sounds from your computer keyboard. You can also import files into the drop zone from the Files button. And we can transfer any selection from the drop zone to the Layers zone. Just hit the Layers button and then the Transfer button. This is it for the DropZoneSection.